It said, it's just a game.
Closing in on first. Next for New York, Smokey, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Roll, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys, definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well, both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
And again, a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on it. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Chance stands at first with 1 out. Base hit, line drive into the corner.
Come on, you're down, you're down.
Long throw to third. And he's safe.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jason Neal, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Smokey, 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
And that misses. 2-2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
All right, come on, baby. You're
Lifted
up.
the other way out to left center. Calling for it, Guzman. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jared Rodriguez. He singled his last time up. On its tailor-made to short, 6. 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Tigers get just the one.
Now pitching for the Tigers, number 18, Jeff Sheldon.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right over the middle, knee high. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. The 1-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Digging in and looking for more, Vincent Doe. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. On the ground out to second. Reined in. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball. Brian Flynn gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7.
Brian Flynn.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses inside, 1-0. Left side. On to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home 7. Striding in once again, Miguel Perez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Now the 1-1 pitch. This one's down to third. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yohan Moncada. He is 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Hit out towards second. Smokey. Lee. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Ready once again, Smokey. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. That's lifted the other way out to left. Guzman is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4 the final tally. Joe Musgrove earns the victory. Tuesday night baseball. Digging in the switch hitter, Smokey. He's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. And late reactions, and they got him. Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count. So guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, guys, you know what as well as I do. Being in the clubhouse before the game, this team's riding high. 4-0 to start their road trip. They're more concerned about what they're having for dinner than worried about the opposing pitcher right now.
A ball and 2 strikes. And there are our umpires. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Smokey. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Digging in once again, Smokey is hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
That's a ball. Outside.
Good waste pitch, 1-2. The 1-2. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. Ready for another chance? Smokey has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Flynn, a 6'7" left-hander. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
Avila will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
And that's save number 33 on the season for him, matching my career best for a season.
About set. In now, Smokey, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, I think if you would have asked the manager of this.
1 sec as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases.
Down!
The relay, well, he is in there with a triple.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about to double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Jason Neal becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the digging in for his second at-bat. Smokey found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Another 0-2 home. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikes. Next up for Detroit, Jose Camacho. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this.
And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Miguel Perez. He singled his last time up. Attempt here. Throw is too late, so the sacrifice attempt turns into a base hit. Stepping up now, Smokey, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Called strike over the outside corner. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance. And hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Tough ruling, but it's out. So stepping in, Smokey, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Yeah, make the turn, pick up the ball.
Left center, base hit. 1 run is scored. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 6-6 ball game. Ready for another shot now. Jason Neal. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Hey, after being down by 2, getting into the middle of this one, that's a huge base hit right there, D-Row. Big 2 RBI knock.
Yeah, down by 2 right there, able to come through for the team, and we probably got an exciting finish on our hands.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. Throw won't get him.
With that base hit right there, D-Row, that's his 3rd.
Now at the plate, Miguel Perez. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runner. This game is too close to get greedy.
Sent round out to second. To second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Digging in now for the Yankees, Smokey. In his last appearance, he singled home a pair of runs. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Very weakly on the ground. 8 runs, 14 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. DeLong, the runner at second with 1 away.
Get here,
hit
hold
hard
it,
on the
hold
ground
it,
to
hold it
second.
right here.
And there are 2 away now. And this one concludes at a 10-7 score. The Yanks seal up.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
Friday night baseball from the K. Kaufman. So digging in now, Smokey, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, Dero. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep. Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You can see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away. Into the box, Jason Neal. He'll look to pad that RBI total here, entering play 8th in the American League in that category. Swing and a miss, strike 3, the throw. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first. Into the box now, Sergio Rubio. Couple of hits in 5 trips to the plate for him back on Wednesday. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So next to the plate for the Royals, Jimmy Lyle. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. For 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. At the plate, Smokey. He drew a base on balls his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Now the 0-2 pitch. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. 3rd inning here. 3-1 our score. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The 2-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Johnson moves over, makes the play, 1 away. Stepping into the box, Smokey. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of. Digging in now for Kansas City, Guillermo Cordova. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit at 3rd. He's got it. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out. Stepping up to the plate, Derek Martin. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another here. Hit out towards second. Smokey. Throw gets him, 2 down. Leading off the inning, Smokey, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Swing and a miss for strike 1.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
And that's through for a hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th. Ready for another chance, Jason Neal. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Runners on the move for second. Fly ball out toward right field. Sergio Rubio. Here's the 0-1. Runners off for second. Drilled to the right side. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And he is in there.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have
a shot now. Smokey. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
The 1-1. Misses, ball 2. The 2-1. Fouled off. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
And that's save number 33 on the season for him, matching my career best for a season.
MLB digging in the switch hitter, Smokey. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And a ball 1-0. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And that one just missed outside.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Jason Neal, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Mondesi scoops it up, throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So coming to the plate, Jimmy Lyle. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Well, the second, this could be 2. There's one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Next for New York, Smokey. He drew a walk his first time up.
Smokey.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Macias is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Smokey. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. Don't want to forget about him. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. Digging in to try it again, Jason Neal. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Jason Neal.
A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning. Ready once again. Smokey. He singled his last time up.
Smoky.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. A dive, but he's back. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and 1 strike.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Quevedo, base runner at first with 1 out. Pitch out, nothing doing. Count is 1-2 now. Runner goes. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. In the dirt here. 1 out and a runner on second base. Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up on the backhand. And that's the 2nd out. Digging in now for Kansas City, Derek Martin. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Martin.
Down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Alvarado backhands it. Throw to first is in time, so a good idea, but the bunt attempt doesn't pan out. Striding in once again, Smokey. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Line towards center field. Margot is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
I know they say sometimes.
Afternoon base. Digging in now for the Yankees, Smokey. What a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
The 1-2. And a hard sinker there. Chopped foul at home plate. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
Outside and a full count, 3-2. Chance on at first, nobody out. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out. Stepping in, Jason Neal. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. Runner goes for second. Line drive to left. Johnson is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out. Into the box, Sergio Rubio. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The 0-1 delivery. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Morales looks up. Gone! In now, Smokey. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First pitch of the at bat. And a Neck-high fastball that time.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
Pulled toward right center field. Margot's under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Leading off the inning, Tyson Johnson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And there's 1 down now. So next to the plate for the Royals, Eric McNamara, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Sent on the ground out to second. Smoke is up with it on to first, and there were 2 down. Into the box now, Smokey. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off the right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And it's fouled away. Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Morales looking up. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game. Digging in, Tyson Johnson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Johnson.
Getting a few steps off a second there now. Hit out towards second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Smokey, he went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat. Here's a look over to first, and he is tagged out here. Digging in once again, Smokey comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. And that's through into right. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
And he won't have to contend with a throw as that misses for ball 4. First and second now to start the inning. Now at the plate, Sergio Rubio. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him. Striding into the box, Dan Shepard, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Shepard.
Back up the middle. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. And that will. Digging in, Smokey, and their runners at the corners now.
Smokey.
First delivery to him on the way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it. Those were two great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Hit hard up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. The New York Yankees. Welcome to Houston as we prepare. Standing in, Smokey. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball off the plate away for ball one. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Ready on 1 and 2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitchers' pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Just a bit low, ball 3. Throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. DeLong leads off first with 1 away. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. No appeal needed, and they're coming to the plate now, Rafael Vasquez, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. The 1-1 home. Hard hit ball to second, reined in. On to first, and the Astros can't cash in. So digging in now, Smokey, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Smokey.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. The 1-0. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. The relay. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jason Neal.
Jason Neal.
The look, now the pitch. And now the runner's trying for third. Here's a pop-up now. Bullock takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. Throw back to second. Digging in for his second at-bat, Richie Spann. He reached on a single in his first try. Out on the ground towards second. Fielded clean. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the... Digging in, Smokey, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, however, strike 1. The bouncer to the left side. Garcia has it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is returned. Next up for the Stros, Miguel Arturo. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Popped him up. Smokey backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. So striding forward now, Smokey. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on swivel.
Fastball called, strike 3. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, William Eller. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Sliced hard on the ground. Smokey comes up with it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Striding in for Houston, Richie Spann. Last strike now for Houston. Side. Throw on to first, and the Yankees have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Tuesday night baseball. Stepping into the box, Smokey, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the tough ones. But I'm sure they've looked at the film, made a few adjustments, and let's see if they can give a better effort today.
The count now at 2-1. Now a throw over to first, just keeping him close. Chance aboard here at first with nobody out. Count even at 2-2.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Here now the 2-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Eller is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
Leading off for the Astros.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch.
William Eller.
Ball grounded toward second. And there's 1 gone to start the night. Striding in for Houston, Orlando Arcia is currently 4th in the AL in RBIs, and he's got a chance to add to that total right here. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch.
1-1-1.
Hit out towards second to his Smokey, and there's out number 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Smokey. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Drilled on the ground to short. On to first, and can you believe it? Ready for another chance? Gustavo Barrios. He singled his last time up. The inning as it's sent out to second. Smokey. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Orlando Arcia.
Shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Put in play to the right side of the infield. Smokey to hurry. Throw gets him. 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Smokey. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
2-1 now. 1 run on 3 hits and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Popped him up. Rosario is under it. 2 down. Striding in once again, Eldon Bullock.
Up next for the Astros, first baseman, Eldon Bullock.
Out towards second. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Next for New York, Smokey. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. Chance, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Now a throw over, and the runner back safely. Back up the middle. Arcia gloves it to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Ready for another shot now. Smokey. He was a double play victim last time around. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 1-0. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Arcia fields it cleanly, and there's 1 away. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, William Eller. He got called out on strikes his last time through. On the ground to the right side. Smokey takes it in. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Luis Cordova earns the victory out of the bullpen. From Southeast. So coming to the plate, Smokey. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Hey, Matty, yeah, it's been a tough series so far, D-Roll. They've lost the first 2 nail-biters, 2 close games, low-scoring games. They'd like to turn that fortune around here today.
Yeah, but from a manager's perspective, Dan, all you can ask for is effort, and that's what this team's given them. They took it on the chin. First 2 games, 1-run losses.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Tony Kemp, second shot now. He doubled to start out the home. This should end the inning as it's sent out to. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the digging in the switch hitter, Smokey, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Alvarado.
And there he goes towards second. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Arturo moving to his left. He's got it, and there are two down now. On to first, and they get the double play. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Digging in once again, Lorenzo Ayala. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
1-1-1.
Hit out towards second. Smokey fields it cleanly. Throw gets him, two down. Digging in now for the Yankees, Smokey, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
High in the air out to center field. Goff has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Next up for the Stros, Rafael Vasquez, runner in scoring position with two gone. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Smoke toward the hole. He'll get to in the hole. And that will conclude matters here in the seventh. Ready once again, Smokey, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together. You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Bridges has some of the absolute best strikeout stuff in the game today, at least among bullpen arms. His strikeouts per 9 is a number that's usually through the roof.
This guy was tailor-made, Matty V, to be a relief pitcher. He comes out of the bullpen, guns a-blazing, 2 pitches that he can strike you out with, and more importantly,
now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over. 4-0 to score this afternoon. MLB The Show's coverage of Thursday night baseball. Michael Taylor is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Angels. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They coming off a good victory last time out, but one that was just theirs. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the Yanks go in now for the Angels. Donnell Solari, he's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They
1-1-1.
come out and force the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit here really fire up that dugout.
Throw on to first, and a good job of working. Standing in, Marlon Steele. He reached on a single in his first try.
Marlon Steele.
1-1-1-1.
On the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Smokey. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. Standing in, Smokey. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And a dive, but he's back. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And a dive, but he's back in. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Digging in and looking for more, Alvin Anthony. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Right there, and that's the first out. Stepping up now, Smokey. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Lifted the other way to left center. Steele is calling for it. 1 out. Ready now for L.A., Ryan Judd. Ready with the 0-2. Double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. There, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. The Angels took the lead in the second inning and rode. Friday night baseball. Digging in, Smokey comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Come on, slide.
Now a long throw to third. And he's safe.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
First baseman.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Jason Neal, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Skied into straightaway right. Andino waits on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Sergio Rubio looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Hit in the air down the left field line. Jew giving chase. He's got it, and they get out of the jam. Striding in once again, Smokey. He singled his last time up.
Smokey.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Yeah, Matty V, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And this is in a bit tight, maybe above the letters as well, so it's a full count now, 3-2. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start. Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Dietz. Only one hit for him in his last 4 ball games.
Jonathan
Sharply on the ground. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Stepping up now, Hideki Kaneko. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Lined hard toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down close.
Digging in once again, Smokey, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And that is past him at first. It's a fair ball. And he's in safely to third as they also push across a score to make it a 1-run game. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Jason Neal, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He loses him on ball 4. Ready for another shot now, Sergio Rubio. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Trying to keep the 1-run lead. Here it is. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Juarez going back, and he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Smokey, it was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. Missed with a slider. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Slider whipped on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end. Ready for another chance. Smokey. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low apparently.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Juarez has a read on it. 2 down.
Well, they've taken care of business so far the first half of this 4-game set, winning both and making it look easy too. We'll see if they.
Saturday night baseball. Next for New York, Smokey. What a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. First pitch coming. Here it is. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. Stepping into the box, Richard Jew. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The windup and the 0-1. Attempt here. Neal is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Digging in to try it again. Smokey. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Up around the face.
There's your textbook waist pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early. Then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Digging in now for the Yankees, Smokey. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Right side, hit hard. Chassin loves it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Ready once again, Smokey. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. 8th inning underway here with a curveball that's taken for a ball. 1-0. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
4-2 the final score tonight. New York jumped out to an early lead in the first. Afternoon. So striding in, Smokey, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. And the runner back. First pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Hey, thanks, Matty. You know what, D-Row? Nothing you'd like more than to win this one here. They've got a long roadie coming up, and they'd like to win this one to get themselves on an airplane onto a long road trip on a positive note.
You know this, Dan, as well as I do. 10-game road trip, a lot of packing involved the night before this one. They're going to have to find a way to stay focused, win this ball game, and get on a happy flight.
Coming to the plate now, Jason Neal, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's running. He swings and misses. Throw down. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Now at the plate, Carmen Diaz. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Carmen Diaz.
0-2, here it is. Runners going. Heading out towards shallow right. Solari waits on it, and that ends the inning. In now for the Angels, Ramon Juarez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. And there's one down now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Smokey.
Second baseman, Smokey.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball in for a strike. With runners in scoring position this season, Smokey is hitting over 350, up in the high 300s.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business. And maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Working for the punch out and the offering. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. So stepping in, Smokey, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Moya over at second. DeLong is over at first with 1 away. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1 and 2. The 1-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Settling in now, Smokey. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now. This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really...
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ramon Juarez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? For 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that. At the plate, Smokey. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Chance stands at first with 1 out. Quick check on that tying run at first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And again a throw. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Ready with the 0-1. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Digging in and looking for more, Jason Neal. He singled his last time up. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And he has come through big time as this ought to tie the ball game and maybe even get him a lead. And he's in there safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play. A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. So
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Tuesday night baseball now from Yankee Stadium. Now to the plate, Smokey. He was 1 for 4 in Sunday's affair.
Smokey.
Here's the first pitch to him. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Borowitz over to his right. And that's the second out of the inning. In now, Smokey. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes.
1 ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Jason Neal is on deck. And that's in there, 3-1.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Now the payoff pitch home is at the knees and called strike 3. And here's the big left-handed bat of A.J. Reed. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in now, Smokey. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Smokey.
First pitch coming, here it is. No balls and a strike to count.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. And if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Changeup stayed low that time for ball 3. Jason Neal waits on deck. The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field, but he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. Stepping in, Smokey 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
2 balls and a strike now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. The count now at 2-2. Fouled away. 4 runs, 10 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. The 2-2 one more time. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. Toronto jumped ahead in the Wednesday night. Stepping in for the Jays, Chad Abraham. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Abraham.
Shot here as this is sent towards second. Smokey. Throw on to first, 2 gone. At the plate, Smokey, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. So striding forward now, Chad Abraham. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Out towards second. Smokey scoops it up, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in, Smokey. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Comes set, and the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. DeLong, the runner at third. Chance stands at second, no outs. Ripped down the first base line. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. Now at the plate, Blake Swihart comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. So 1-1. Gonna be a drag bunt. He gets it down. Smokey with it. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt. Opportunity now to take a look at some. Into the box now. Smokey 1 for 2 with a solo shot that came back in the first inning. First pitch on its way. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
The 0-2 pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. Throw into third. Throw won't get him.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. As he arrives at second without a play, as 2 runs come across to score away from the play. So here's the cleanup hitter, A.J. Reed. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. Smokey from shallow right, and that's the second out. Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Paul Davis. The 1-2. Hit ball to second. Smokey has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 2-3 go. Standing in, Joseph Borowitz. He singled his last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one. Move into the later innings, down by a bundle. It's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Boy, that wasn't a very good pitch there. Up.
Digging in, Smokey. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Now the 2-0. 2-1 to count. And that one just missed outside. Jason Neal will be next. He takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. The 3-2 pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Abraham is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd.
Afternoon. Digging in now for the Yankees, Smokey. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 0-1 the count. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big...
Batting 8, shortstop.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This inning as it's sent out to second. Smokey in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Smokey. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Lays off 1-0. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Smokey brings in a batting average resting just under .320, and they'll look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
Matty, great matchup right here. He's been absolutely hammering right-handed pitching all season long.
Ready with the 1-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Pulled toward right center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Smokey 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch coming, here it is. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. Home run.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a ball.
Ready for another chance? Diego Rubio. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets too against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving. This game is too close to get greedy.
On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Anthony Nunez. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. On the ground to second. Did he get his double play? There's one. On to first, and talk about doing the job. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Smokey, he's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
In that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
The 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Set to deliver on 2-1. Drilled right back up the middle. Nunez fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. A 1-run game this afternoon. 3-2 the final finish.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
A great start to the week. Striding in, Smokey. He had a homer in the ball game yesterday afternoon. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
Katnick will get there, and he puts it away to... Next up for the Red Sox, Damian McCaig. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. And hard toward right center.
2-2-2.
That gets down, and the inning continues.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Smokey. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
McCaig backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Smokey. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Here's the first pitch to him. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Rounded down the third baseline. Grimm moving to his right. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Cody Reyes.
Cody Reyes.
That's up.
High pop up. Smokey over to his left. Makes the play. 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Smokey, he got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Runner back safely. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. The 2-1 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. The 3-1. Hard hit ball to short. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Ready once again, Damian McCabe.
Up next for the Red Sox, first baseman, Damian McCabe.
This one hard the other way. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And he is in there. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The New York Yankees pick up win numbers. Baseball. Next for New York, Smokey, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. He's set, here it comes. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. He's setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video.
Katnick is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Digging in to try it again. Smokey, he'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Stepping up now, Smokey. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Waldron will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. At the plate, Smokey 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
1-0 the count. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work. In once again, Jason Neal. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be really important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Right fielder, Carmen Diaz.
And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that. So striding in, Randy Maris. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And this is on the ground is short. Could be two. For one, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Digging in, Smokey, runner in scoring position with two gone.
Second baseman, Smokey.
From the stretch. And they start him with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Three runs already home here. The next 0-2. And he just barely makes contact there as this is fouled at the plate, and it remains 0-2.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
A little roller toward the hole.
Ball, stand right here. On the bag,
on the first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on.
Leading off for Boston.
Digging in and looking for more, Cody Reyes. He came through with an RBI single in his last at. Sent on the ground out to second. To his right, Smokey. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. 7-4 the final finish today. Boston led this game from the 3rd inning on and never waited. Afternoon. Coming to the plate now, Rufus Ware. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one.
Ware.
1-1.
Sharply on the ground. Smoke. A throw to the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. Into the box, Smokey, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
Misses, ball 2. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for out number 1. Next will be the designated hitter, Rafael Pena, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home today. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Now batting, Smokey. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Back up the middle. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Got him. So here's the cleanup hitter, Austin Kelton. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. Hit out towards second. And there's out number 2. Settling in now, Smokey. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Here's his splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, He's not missing over the plate.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jason Neal. He's sinking. Pitch. Runners off for second. Hit sharply on the ground. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Smokey rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score as it's now a 2-run game. Striding in for Boston, Randy Maris. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hard on the ground towards second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Now at the plate, Smokey 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit in the air out to left field. Ware is camped under this one. 1 gone. Standing in, Randy Maris. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
1-1-1.
Bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Neal is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. 5-3, the final score in this afternoon's game. Boston. Nighttime base. Now at the plate, Smokey, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know what, D-Roll? This is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
He pulls this one into right. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases.
All right, hold it here, hold it here.
And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Digging in now, Jason Neal. He'll look to pad that RBI total here, entering play 8th in the American League in that category. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone. And that one had... In now for Cleveland, Dan Beverly, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Beverly.
Will play ball to second. 4. Got it. 1 there. On to first. Not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call. So stepping in, Carlo Estrella. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Smokey is underneath this one, and he puts it away for the first down. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Smokey, he'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball one.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
A ball and a strike now. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
2-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jason Neal. He went deep in his first.
That he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Pitch outside, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Third.
On the bag,
and opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And that'll score the tying run. We're back to even 4 apiece. Well, that stolen base. Digging in and looking for more. Smokey. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. First offering on its way. Chance leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2. That misses. 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now. 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got to hurry. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in to try it again. Smokey. He was a ground out victim last time up. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. 6 runs, 11 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much and wind up a foul ball. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dan Beverly. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hard hit ball to short. And that's through for a hit. Leading off the inning, Richie Miller. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Richie Miller.
Sent on the ground out to second. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Digging in once again, Carlo Estrella. He singled his last time up. Now the 1-1 pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And there are 2 away now. Digging in now for the Yankees, Smokey. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
And he'll stay with it here. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top Tuesday night. In now, Smokey. First shot for him here. 2 hits and 5 trips a night ago. He's set and the pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
He's set and the 2-1 pitch. And that one just missed outside.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Fouled off. DeLong, the runner at second with 1 away. And it's fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering. And we'll see another pitch here as this ball's chopped foul at home plate. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Jason Neal. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Runners on the move for second. Hit well on the ground to first. The second for 1. Oh, but an offline feed to the pitcher, and they can't.
Batting fourth, center fielder, Tommy Spears.
Set to deliver the 0-1. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this striding in for the Indians, Pablo Blanco. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. A double play ball to second. 6, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Striding in once again, Smokey. He drew a walk his first time up. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Tapia. 2 down. Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Richie Miller. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Hey, we're in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. Really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And a good throw gets him one. Ready for another chance. Smokey. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. High and deep to center field. Spears has a play. And he brings it in on the warning track. Ready once again. Aaron Bauer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hard on the ground towards second. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Relay. 3.
Digging in now, Smokey. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Smokey.
And here's a fastball called for strike one.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Hard ground ball to third. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try to do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
Going to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Tapia going back on it. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Long throw to third. The tag, and they got him at third. What a throw. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Yankees jumped out to an early lead in the first and never. Wednesday night. Digging in the switch hitter, Smokey, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the tough ones. But I'm sure they've looked at the film, made a few adjustments, and let's see if they can give a better effort today.
And he misses 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing. And
he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base. In now is the Yankees. One, here it comes. Pitch is high, the throw, and he'll be tagged out at second base. Next for New York, Smokey, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set, here it comes. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
And it's 1-1. Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though. That fastball that's high in the zone.
In tight with the slider, 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
All right, hang on.
Takes off inside and gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jason Neal, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Oh, and they've got him picked off. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag. Now to the plate, Smokey. It was a walk in his last trip.
Smokey.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. 2-0 count, the pitch. 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Beverly is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two. Ready for another shot now, Smokey. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Set, and the 2-1 pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Grounded to first. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself. And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. Cleveland took the lead in the second inning. And we're just digging in, Smokey, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Popped him up. Jitsi is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Into the box now, Smokey. He popped out in his first trip. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Smokey, originally from New York State. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Curveball that time, not even close. Rolando Alvarado would be next. And the payoff pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base. Stepping in, Rolando Alvarado. He was responsible for both of his club's runs batted in last night's ball game.
All right, you're here.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Striding forward now is the DH, Richie Miller. He reached on a single in his first try. Swinging a ground ball to third. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the third baseman right there, selling out to try and save extra bases for the pitcher, but it got through.
Stepping into the box, Ernesto Diaz. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Striding into the box, Smokey. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. The 1-0 home is a fastball down below the knees.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-1. Hit in the air out to left field. Giving chase is Tapia, and that retires the side. Coming to the plate now, Carlo Estrella. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Carlo Estrella.
Smoke toward the hole. Smokey from the outfield. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. So digging in now, Smokey. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Smokey brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Again, a 1-2. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Diaz might try to make a play on it. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Now the payoff pitch home. Line drive to center field. Spears is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Smokey. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Rodriguez is back to the warning track, and he's hit. So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Tommy Spears. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such we all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
To second for 1. Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player.